It's no surprise that death is one of the major themes of Harry Potter, and as readers we've all grown attached to certain characters, and it's difficult to take their deaths due to the impact that they've made on us. And what I've noticed about some characters within the Harry Potter story is that their deaths were not sudden. They had moments, minutes, or even longer to process the fact that they were going to die. Like Severus Snape, knowing that Voldemort was about to kill him, believing that he was the true master of the Elder Wand. Or James Potter, wandless, knowing that he was about to die, staring the Dark Lord in the face. And these are videos that I will make in the future on their final thoughts, but today's video will be on the final thoughts of Albus Dumbledore before his death in the astronomy tower. What was going through his mind? What were his final thoughts right before Severus Snape took his life? Let's take a look. Albus Dumbledore is such a major character in J.K. Rowling's Wizarding World. He features prominently in both the Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts stories, as he plays a key role in both. However, despite what was quite a meaningful life, it was still shadowed with regret. Regret that caused a lapse in thought, which in turn led to a fatal mistake while dealing with a dark magical object. Albus knew he was going to die, and he accepted it pretty quickly. Instead of wallowing in self-pity and depart Hogwarts to die in peace, he put his remaining months on Earth to incredible use, devising an ingenious plan with Severus Snape that would gain the trust of Lord Voldemort completely, as the Dark Lord still had doubts over Snape's true loyalty. He correctly predicted that Draco Malfoy would not be able to go through with killing him, as the boy's heart was not dark enough. Severus Snape stepped in at the right moment to deliver the killing blow, with the Death Eaters as first-hand witnesses. However, moments before this, Severus actually hesitates until Dumbledore uses a clever play on words. "Severus, please," directly asking his friend to do what needed to be done, while having the other Death Eaters believing that he was pleading with him. What exactly went through Dumbledore's mind in these final moments? What did he think about? And who did he think about? Before death, not everyone has the time to process what's about to happen, but Dumbledore had months to think about things. But I'm talking about those final few moments. So what happened? Well, he was calm. He knew what had to happen. He knew it was his time, and I believe he felt an extreme amount of comfort from the fact that knowing his death was bringing the world one step closer to Voldemort's demise. I think that he also felt his family were with him in his final moments too. For so long he had longed to see them and make things right, and in the end it was such a yearning to see his sister in the first place that he made the error of placing the cursed ring on his finger. Time seems to slow down in the moments that matter, and at 115 years of age, he showed such immense bravery to actually ask to die that night in the astronomy tower. The Wizarding World is similar to the Muggle world in terms of having faith in an afterlife, but we are all still scared of what to expect. Dumbledore didn't know what to expect, where he'd end up, if he ended up anywhere. A common saying is that a person's life flashes before their eyes before they die, and in this case I think Albus would have relived several key moments, like meeting young Tom Riddle, had he only known what the boy would later become, or his relationship with Gellert Grindelwald and how things could have been so different. And would Harry Potter be okay? He had grown to deeply care for the boy over the past few years. Would he get the job done? He always seemed to have such a strong belief in Harry anyway, but he must have thought how his death would have affected Harry going forward, especially now that Severus Snape would be falsely taking the blame. Albus Dumbledore's final moments before he died must have been a combination of many things, but despite what may have raced through his mind, it was met with an overwhelming calmness, just as Snape stepped forward to do his duty. I think it's important to realise that despite his role in the fight against Voldemort, Dumbledore still may have wondered if he had contributed enough, and I think that's what his final thought was, if he had done enough, which many, if not every Harry Potter fan would agree that he certainly had. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate your support. Everyone, notifications of uploads are more important than ever, so please, if you haven't already, turn those notifications on to make sure you're notified the moment my video goes live. Making videos is what I love to do, it's my dream and my passion. However, it does cost time and money to produce this content, so if you have $1 to spare to support me on Patreon in exchange for some exclusive unseen content, then you can click the Patreon link below or at the end of this video. Please only support me if you can afford it. And make sure to follow me on Instagram at InstaDeanJ and on Twitter at PotterFolklore. Check out my other videos appearing on screen, and please make sure, most importantly, to hit that subscribe button. Thanks again everyone, and please have a great day.